Kasabay ng paggunita kahapon sa ikatlong anibersaryo ng Maguindanao Massacre, muling nanindigan si Pangulo Aquino na papanagutin ang lahat ng nasa likod ng naturang karumal-dumal na pagpatay. Bukod pa dito, tiniyak din ni Pangulong Aquino ang pagbibigay ng kaukulang proteksyon sa mga miyembro ng media. Narito ang report. Nanindigan si Pangulo Aquino na papanagutin ang lahat ng sangkot sa media killings. Sa kanyang pagsasalita sa 9th Media Nation Summit sa Tagaytay City, tiniyak ng Pangulo na ginagawa ng gobyerno ang lahat para mabigyan ng hustisya ang mga biktima ng media killings.
We in government are demanding the apprehension of suspects and the filing of charges that's resulting in justice for all involved. In other cases of violence involving media, we have taken affirmative and just action. For instance, you may have heard of a governor who was suspended after assaulting a broadcaster on air. More than anything, the protection of the rights of all, journalists included, relies on the fair and impartial dispensation of justice.
Nagsalita ang Pangulo sa gitna ng paggunita sa ikatlong anibersaryo ng Maguindanao Massacre. Ayon sa Pangulo, isang reforma sa hudikaturang nakikitang solusyon para masugpo ang paglaganap pa ng karahasan laban sa mamamahayag.
As the saying goes, justice delayed is justice denied. So our courts must work efficiently. We must have courts that are impartial and fair in the verdicts they hand down. If the courts demonstrate impunity at the top, then the lowest regional trial courts will follow suit. This is why I've been so focused on reforming our justice system.
Hinikayat na rin ng Pangulo ang industriya ng pamamahayag na silipin ang kabutihan na isinusulong na Right to Reply Bill.
As regards proposals that lead your those ranks, from right of reply to libel, basic fairness should suggest that these proposals are not motivated merely by hostility to media, but that there may be cases where people are genuinely and justifiably aggrieved. Instead of shutting the door, let us engage in respectful dialogue so that we can reach a consensus that is fair to all concerned. For instance, the decriminalization of libel should not be licensed to commit it. With the media entrusted with greater responsibility and a greater awareness of the import of your work, you will better fulfill your mandate and gain even more trust and renown from your audience.
Samantala, tiniyak rin ng Pangulo ang kooperasyon ng gobyerno para itaas ang kalidad ng pamamahayag sa bansa. Suportado rin ng Pangulo ang pagkakaloob ng karampatang benepisyo para labanan ang pag-iral ng korupsyon sa industriya.
Those outside media engage you first and foremost not on the level of the publisher or the editor, but on the level of the reporter. The reporter bears the brunt of having to find stories, sources of information, and craft the reports that find their way to our countrymen. Given the hard work they do and the high standards everyone should demand of them, it becomes legitimate to ask whether their pay and benefits are commensurate to the high standards of integrity demanded on them. This is no different from the concerns the government and the private sector must bear in mind for all employees who play such important roles in their operations. We in government are already trying to rationalize and reform our system of pay, benefits, and bonuses, not only to eliminate the temptation of corruption, but also to compensate our employees adequately for their work. This is a concern for all of us, precisely because we are dealing with people's lives.
Katulad anya ng tuwid na daan ng Administrasyong Aquino, mahalaga na umiral ang transparency sa larangan ng pamahayag para na rin sa kapakanan ng publiko. Ang Media Nation Summit ay dinaluhan ng iba't ibang media organization ng print, TV at radio na naglalayong labanan ng pag-iral ng korupsyon sa bansa.
I've always believed that the media is both the bulwark of freedom and for empowering our fellow citizens to take responsibility for their actions and achieve positive change. Right now, I have the privilege of serving the country from this position. My door is always open and I'm here to listen to you and to work with you. I have said nothing that your own readers, viewers, and listeners have not already said themselves. For that matter, I hope you view my presence here not as that of a president, but as of someone who has read your newspapers and watched your shows long before being elected into this position, and who will continue to do so after I step down.
Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, Rocky Ignacio.